Hello, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls. I would like to talk to you guys about ops and what the terminology of ops means when you hear me saying ops. It would be a few words. It would be opponent, it would be oppose, it would be opposition, it would be oppress. As usual, the ops is always around. They don't have nothing better to do. They clearly never do. For you can't go anywhere and they're not following, right? Anyways, opponent is your first word, and it's a person who opposes or competes with another in a contest, agreement, or fight. A person who disagrees with a proposal or practice. Oppose, in brackets, ladies and gentlemen. Opposes, opposing, opposed. Also be the opposed to. Disagree with and try to prevent or resist, right? Basically, the ops are resisting the inevitable, basically. Like they refuse to understand that the message has to go out regardless. Them being around, hanging around, kicking back, acting as if they're not here has to come out, right? Anyways, compete, prevent or resist, compete with or fight, complete opposites, right? Is opposed. Opposition, ladies and gentlemen, resistance or disagreement, a group of opponents, the main party in parliament that opposes to the one in government. You know how that works, right? How the government wars with the opposing party that's trying to probably make a rule or a law play out, make a new bill, but the major party government system is the one that has the say, basically, and you're basically fighting a tower is what's going on. Well, pretty much that's the ops, right? That follow, insist on acting like they're not following all the time, right? Is who would be the opposition, the opposed, right? The opponent, right? Last but not least would be the word oppress, right? Treat in a very harsh, unfair way. Make someone feel distressed or anxious, harsh and demanding strict obedience. Now, I've never been the time to be distressed, right? Feel in that manner, or anxious, right? Harsh and demanding structures that has been put and been opposed, as I said already, opposed on, has never been something to say use against the kid to get obedience, right? That's not going to work. For obedience is not your entitlement upon me. My obedience has to go do with the Father, not you as a mere man, right? My obedience comes from the Father, no one else, right? Oppositions, opponents, oppress, oppose, right? I've already explained to you guys what pressure means, and I already explained to you, broke it down, press, what press means, right? Now I'm just gonna flip it back. See their press, right? They have issues. They don't know any better, right? They think they're doing something good. So because it's not going in their way, they feel the need to be basically flies, plagues around the kid 24/7. Like they don't have anything better to do. Like I go outside just to see how much running up and down I can get them doing. That's how deep it is, just watching them play stupid, play dumb, right? Including the man beside me. Yeah, play dumb. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, based off of these words, opponent, oppose, oppress, opposition, right? Because, as I said before, for all these words and their definition, opposition means that they have explained to you and shown you exactly what they are doing. For TION means that they have shown you within the written words, right? Now, when you oppose and try to oppress a person, there also comes intimidation, tactics, and fear, and don't think people don't see you and stuff like that. All these things come into play. For instance, I got 2 visitors yesterday, last night, by the way, around 11 o'clock in the night, 2 police officers. And these 2 police officers came when I was going to sleep, basically woke me up out of my bed, told me that somebody was concerned about my health. And I asked, who may that be? And they said the person's anonymous. And I said, how strange, because 2 officers came before and they told me who it is. And now you're saying that somebody is calling in and they're being anonymous. That means I'll be able to see you guys a billion times over, right? Is what I said. Well, not a billion, is what this police officer said. And I said, you get the gist, right? That means you could keep coming here over and over with the same stupid things that you guys keep saying, right? I go for the 2 times both of you 4 of you police officers in total has come here. Not once has anyone had a notepad in their hand, written down any statement, right? So that this can't keep continuously happening. Your first police officer said, well, if you don't want me to tell your sister that everything's okay, we won't. I go, just to show how a police officer does not know how to do his job. Now, why would the concerner be the one that calls you, but you are the one that's saying you're not going to tell the concerner? Now, if that isn't a dumb cop, I don't know what that is, right? Anyways, these police officers, I told them they shouldn't be banging down anybody's door at such a late night, for you are waking up the whole building. And he said, no, we're not. And I said, really? Because you woke me up, right? But again, they don't do that, right? This police officer, one of the police officers decided he's going to videotape me. Oh, by the way, when you are perceiving to videotape, you have to let the person know you are videotaping them, the same way how a person has to let you know they are videotaping you. It works both ways, police officers. I'm pretty sure you are aware of the rules, just like I am. Anyways, that's what it means when you are opposed, intimidated, not being obedient to what is expected of you. But as I said before, I go by obedience of a higher authority. I do not go by obedience of a mere figure person that exists here. You are no more than me. You are not better than me. And you do not call those shots when it comes to telling someone to do something, right? For I'm pretty sure I can't tell you how to do your job, because you might cry if I tell you how to do your actual job that clearly y'all don't know how to actually do, right? But anyways, I am Wise One Teach. I go by the name Teach. And if you like, please thumbs up, like, and subscribe anytime. Have a good day.